morning, Tom. I saw you with your grammar book again. Are you still studying English?
Morning, Tina. Yeah, I'm trying, but honestly, it feels like a chore. I just memorize rules and forget them by the next day. It's exhausting.
That's the problem. You're studying it like a subject, not living it. We need to switch to the coffee time loop.
The coffee time loop? What's that? It sounds way more relaxing than my grammar book.
It's simple. Instead of studying, you just narrate your day out loud while you have your coffee. Common mistake. I am doing the study of English language. Native way. I'm just narrating my day.
Wow, narrating my day. That sounds so much more natural than studying English. So I just talk about what I'm doing?
Exactly. If you're pouring coffee, say, I'm pouring myself a fresh cup. It's about linking language to your life.
I'm pouring myself a fresh cup. I love that. It makes me feel like I'm actually living in the language, not just reading about it. I'm definitely trying this today.
That's the spirit. You're already thinking like a native. Engagement tip. Hey guys, stop the study grind for a second. Comment below. What are you doing right now while watching this? Try to say it out loud.
Okay, Tom, we've got our coffee. Now, let's look at your commute. You usually say, I go to work. Let's break that habit.
Yeah, I always say that, but it sounds so flat. It's like I'm a robot reading a textbook.
Common mistake, I go to work by the train. Native way, I'm taking the train into the city, or I'm hopping on the train.
Hopping on the train. That sounds so much more active and casual. I feel like a local already just saying it.
Exactly. And if you're driving, instead of I go to work by car, try I'm heading out on the road. It's about movement.
I'm heading out on the road. I love how simple that is. It doesn't feel like a grammar rule, it just feels like describing what I'm actually doing.
That's the key. By describing the movement, you stop translating from your native language and start visualizing the action.
It's like narrating a movie of my own life. I'm going to practice this while I walk to the station today.
Engagement tip. Practice with us. Are you heading out somewhere today? Write in the comments, I'm heading out to your destination. Let's see where you're going.
All right, Tom, you've arrived. Now, instead of just sitting at your desk and thinking, I am working, let's make your office language sound more fluid.
Please. I usually just tell my boss I have work to do. It sounds so dry and, frankly, a bit boring.
Common mistake. I have many tasks to do today. Native way? I've got a lot on my plate right now. Or I'm diving into my first project.
Diving into my first project. That sounds so much more energetic. It makes it sound like I'm actually excited to start.
Because you are. Language impacts your mindset. When you say you're diving in, you're mentally preparing to focus, not just doing work.
That's a game changer. What if I'm waiting for a response from a client?
Instead of, I am waiting for an email, try, I'm just keeping an eye on my inbox for that update. It sounds professional and proactive.
Keeping an eye on my inbox. That's perfect. It feels much more natural than just waiting. I'm definitely going to use that when my manager asks what I'm doing.
Engagement tip. We want to hear from you. What is one task you are diving into today? Let us know in the comments using that phrase.
All right, the morning rush is over. It's lunchtime. Do you still find yourself saying, I am going to eat lunch?
Yeah, it's my go-to phrase. But honestly, it feels like I'm just stating a fact. It's a bit robotic, don't you think?
Common mistake. I am going to eat my lunch now. Native way. I'm going to grab a quick bite. Or I'm stepping out for a bite to eat.
Grab a quick bite. That sounds so much more casual and relaxed. It doesn't sound like a scheduled appointment anymore. It sounds like a break.
Exactly. And if you're inviting a colleague, Stop saying, "Do you want to come with me to eat?" It's a bit formal. Try, "Are you heading out for lunch?" Or, "Do you want to grab a bite?"
Do you want to grab a bite? It's so much shorter and friendlier. I love how these phrases just flow. They don't require any mental effort to translate.
See? You're moving away from the textbook and into the real world. That's the coffee time loop in action.
It really is. I'm actually looking forward to my break now just so I can use these phrases.
Engagement tip, lunchtime check-in. What are you planning to grab for lunch today? Tell us in the comments. Down.
We're back at the desk, Tom. It's 3 p.m., the time when everyone starts to feel that famous afternoon slump. How do you describe that feeling?
Honestly, I usually just say, I am tired. But that doesn't really capture the, heavy feeling of the afternoon.
Common mistake? I am feeling very tired now. Native way? I'm hitting the afternoon slump, or I'm starting to fade a bit.
I'm starting to fade a bit.
That is brilliant. It's so much more descriptive than just saying I'm tired. It sounds like I've been working hard all day.
Exactly. And if you need a boost, don't say, "I want to drink coffee." Try, "I need a caffeine kick to power through the rest of the day."
Power through. I love that. It turns a boring coffee break into a mission to get things done. I'm definitely using that today.
You're narrating your energy levels now, Tom. That's a huge step toward thinking in English instead of just translating your tiredness.
I feel so much more authentic. I'm not just a student anymore. I'm someone actually living the language.
Engagement tip? It's that time of day. Are you hitting the slump or powering through? Tell us your status in the comments down below.
The clock is ticking toward 5, Tom. How are you feeling about finishing your tasks? You used to say, "I am finishing my work," right?
Yeah, but that always felt like I was just checking a box. It didn't sound like I was actually done with the day.
Common mistake. I am finishing my work now. Native way? I'm just wrapping things up. Or I'm putting the finishing touches on this.
Wrapping things up. That sounds so much more professional. It's like I've got everything under control. I'm definitely going to tell my manager that today.
It's a great phrase because it shows you have a process. And when you're finally ready to leave, stop saying, "I am leaving the office."
Let me guess. I should say, I'm heading out?
You nailed it. "I'm heading out" is the perfect way to signal that you're done. You could even add, "I'm calling it a day."
Calling it a day. I love that. It's so satisfying to say. It feels like I've officially earned my rest. I can't wait to say that to my team.
Engagement tip. It's almost that time. If you were finishing your day right now, would you say, "I'm wrapping things up," or "I'm calling it a day"? Let us know below. You've officially called it a day, Tom. Now you're out of the office. But I know you usually have stuff to do on the way home, right?
Yeah, the classic post-work errands. I usually say, I have to do my tasks, but it sounds so formal, like I'm at a school desk.
Common mistake. I have to do some tasks after work. Native way. I need to run a few errands. Or I have to make a quick pit stop.
Run a few errands. That sounds exactly like what a native speaker would say. And pit stop? That's genius. It makes a boring trip to the pharmacy sound like a quick, purposeful move.
Exactly. It's all about the energy. When you say, "I'm going to make a pit stop at the grocery store," you're narrating your life as a series of quick, efficient actions.
It makes my commute feel like a productive mission rather than a chore. I'm just going to make a quick pit stop. Sounds so much cooler than I am going to the shop.
You're getting the hang of it. You're stop studying and starting to own your English.
Engagement tip. Do you have any errands to run today? Use the phrase, "I need to make a quick pit stop at," and tell us where you're headed in the comments down below.
You've made it home, Tom. You've survived the traffic and the errands. Now,
It's time to truly switch off. What does your evening look like?
Honestly, I'm usually exhausted. I like to change into comfy clothes and just sit on the couch. But I feel like my English description of sitting is always just, I am sitting.
Common mistake. I am sitting on the sofa to relax. Native way. I'm gonna kick back and relax. Or I'm just gonna veg out on the couch.
Veg out. I love that one. It's so vivid. It really captures that feeling of just doing nothing after a long, busy day. It feels so much more natural than saying, I am sitting.
Exactly. And if you're reading or just relaxing with a show, you can say, I'm gonna curl up on the couch. It sounds super cozy, doesn't it?
Curl up on the couch. That sounds perfect for a rainy evening. I'm definitely going to veg out tonight while I curl up with my favorite series.
Now, you're talking. You're not just describing an action, you're describing the feeling of your evening. That's how you think like a native. Engagement tip. How do you relax at the end of the day? Are you a veg out person or a curl up with a book person? Tell us in the comments. We're at the end of the day, Tom. You vegged out and relaxed. But I know you. You're a bit of a night owl, aren't you?
Guilty as charged. Even when I'm tired, I find it hard to just turn my brain off. I used to say, I am going to sleep late, but that sounds so plain.
Common mistake. I am going to sleep late because I am a person who likes nights. Native way. I'm a bit of a night owl, so I usually stay up a bit. Or I'm a night owl, so I like to wind down late.
Night owl. It's such a fun, descriptive term. And wind down? I remember that one from earlier. It really helps to describe the process of getting ready for bed, right?
Exactly. When you're finally ready to call it, don't say, I am going to the bed. Try, I'm going to hit the hay. Or, I'm going to turn in for the night.
Hit the hay. That's classic. It sounds like something you'd hear in a movie. Using these phrases makes my end-of-day routine feel like a proper ritual.
You're doing it again, narrating your life in English. You're not just going to sleep. You're hitting the hay after being a night owl. That's thinking in English.
Engagement tip? Are you a night owl who loves staying up, or do you prefer to hit the hay early? Let us know in the comments below.
Tom, look at where we started. You were buried in grammar books, feeling like a robot. Now, look at you. You're narrating your entire day like a native speaker. How does it feel?
It's incredible! The coffee time loop really works. I've stopped trying to translate I go to work or I am tired in my head. Now I just head out or hit the afternoon slump naturally. It's not studying anymore. It's just part of my day.
The old way, I go to work. The native way, I'm heading out. The old way, I am tired. The native way, I'm hitting the slump. The old way, I am sitting. The native way, I'm gonna veg out.
These phrases aren't just words. They're tools to express my personality. I feel so much more confident now.
That's the goal, Tom. You've mastered the art of thinking in English by connecting the language to your real life.
I'm so glad we did this. And to everyone watching, thanks for joining us on this journey. Remember, you don't need to study to get better. You just need to live in the language.
You said it perfectly. Keep narrating your day, keep using these phrases, and most importantly, keep enjoying the process.
See you next time, everyone.